Greetings everyone, welcome back to my next video. Today is July 3rd. It has been raining in DaLat for the past 2 days, and today has been raining from morning until night. It is now about 5 p.m. In the morning, the rain was a bit heavier, while it has been drizzling all day. There have been showers that pour down and then stop. But it has been drizzling all day long. I haven't seen the sunlight at all. The sky is very gloomy. And it's very wet as well. Well, Typhoon number 1 is starting to enter the East Sea. With this situation, it is forecast that DaLat will be rainy for the whole week. Rainy days in DaLat can be quite gloomy. The atmosphere and everything else feel much more subdued. And for tourists coming here to travel, they seem quite hesitant. Today is Friday, and tomorrow begins the weekend. So the number of tourists pouring into DaLat, I see some. It's not like there are none. Even though the weather in DaLat this season is quite unpredictable. It's more often rainy than sunny. And the temperature is quite cool as well. It is now about 17, 18 degrees. Combined with a little bit of rain, it makes you feel colder. I'm currently on Ding Tien Huang Street. Since I happen to be on this street, I'll record it for you to see. This street is one I often travel. It's quite wide and comfortable. On the right, there is the Vien Pagoda. I actually visited the Vien Pagoda before. I often buy some traditional herbal medicine there. They sell dandelion tea, medicine. I often go there to buy it. I don't know what else they sell, but it's like a pagoda that also does some trading on the side. You see. As you can see, there are still many passenger buses, so tourism in DaLat is still quite busy. This amount of buses is not small at all. It's just that because it's raining, people go out less. And here is the lake shore. Normally the area opposite the road down from Ding Tien Huang is quite crowded because this area is where you rent the pedal boats. Here is the Swan pedal boat rental dock at the lake. Since it's raining today, the number of customers is lower. Let's take a walk around the lake shore in the rain to see if there are many people running or walking around today. From over here, you can see the symbol of the sunflower. The yellow one is a sunflower, right? I forgot. Yes, the sunflower and the artichoke bud in the square. Usually for big events, when it's too crowded, people stand on this side to watch. For example, when there are fireworks, people stand here and look over. It is very beautiful, very spacious. On my left is the Doi Ku Cafe, a shop. That opened recently and is still very hot. Since it is raining today, it is less crowded than usual, because on a nice sunny day, every table is full. There are still some customers, see? Above there will be a park, and it has some go-karts. There are also people checking in and taking pictures. Now it has become some sort of fantasy area. I haven't had time to go up there yet. I will explore it for you one day. Let this vehicle go. There are still sparse people exercising by the lake here. Indeed, the rain cannot stop those who have a passion for sports. The sport of walking, jogging around the lake. I kept thinking that with this rain, people would stay at home, but perhaps people have great motivation, or they're just used to it. Many people are used to it and can't stand staying at home. Over here, you can see the Pedagogical College, a very familiar bell tower icon. Very familiar. These days, it seems like the pedagogical college is open for people to visit. I heard that news, but it has been raining too much these days, so I haven't been able to go film. But if it's sunny, I will. Go record the pedagogical college for everyone to see. The pedagogical college is still operating, but it's probably summer, so it is open. Whereas usually, it might be open, but you probably can't enter. To visit, it is an architectural work from the French era. Very old. This is the road to the five-way intersection. On the left is the flower garden. On the right, in the past, there was a restaurant area next to a coffee shop. Bitch Cow. That's right. I remember the name now. An oasis. That was a cafe, Bitch Cow. Quite famous in DaLat. It was like an oasis. Quite spacious. Sitting right by the lake. I usually... never... friends or relatives come up, I often take them to that Bitch Cow Cafe because it sits right by the lake, and the price was quite okay. At that time, it was about 50,000 to 60,000 per glass, but sitting right by the lake, it was very chill and typical of DaLat. When you bring someone to DaLat, you have to sit by Suan Huang Lake and drink coffee, but the Bitch Cow Cafe was closed. It seems about 2 or 3 years ago. Because I read the newspaper and heard that. There was a cooperative that rented it, and it seemed like the lease expired, or there was some dispute and it was taken back. Now it has become a park. But that Bitch Cow coffee shop, I found it quite interesting. It was something characteristic of DaLat. The lake and everything. This street here is quite empty and wide. There are still people exercising, see? There are some. It's not like there are none. These people are probably wet too. Because although it's just a light rain, if you walk for a long time, you get wet. Because it's raining, the traffic is less than other days. This part, opposite the pagoda, is very hot right now. It has the word DaLat, and people check in there a lot. And all around there will be pop-ups, like coffee carts. Every now and then I see people singing there. Then photo booth kiosks, and selling snacks. On weekend afternoons, it is very crowded, and I find it quite fun. Also quite chill when people come to DaLat. People come out here. Enjoy the DaLat atmosphere. Look at the lake and enjoy. Music or have a coffee by the lake. Also very interesting. This is also an experience that is quite good. And people come to DaLat. From this angle, you can look over at the DaLat restaurant. Usually from this angle, the sunset is on the side of the lake. DaLat restaurant. So when it's sunny, a lot of people sit here, sitting to enjoy the breeze and take some pictures that are quite beautiful because the sunset on that side. On sunny days, is very beautiful. You can see the sun. It's a little bright, but the clouds are covering it all. When getting to this square, you can see there are still many vehicles. See, on the left, there are many large vehicles. So I think there are many tourists too. Oh, the square is also quite crowded. Even though the weather's rainy, drizzling, the square is still very crowded. Many people still come out to play. So it's crowded, everyone. In this rain, I would stay at home. I wouldn't come out here. That's also quite crowded. In the afternoon, it's cool. People breathe in this air, find it quite fun. This part is also more congested with vehicles. This is the weather in DaLat, everyone. Indeed, for people from hot areas who come up to this cool, rainy weather, it is quite interesting, quite enjoyable. Yes, DaLat Palace Hotel. A very large hotel built a long time ago. In the past, I heard information that the Thai people built it, or the French. It's very old. In the past, it was specialized for receiving presidents and prime ministers from other countries. Because it seems that place had enough standards for presidential suites or something. Quite luxurious and up to standards. But those who worked there said every time they received those big people, it was tiring because they had to check, inspect, and be meticulous. And usually it sounds prestigious. But for those who work there, when large delegations arrive, it's very strenuous. Normal delegations are easier, but government and state delegations, they inspect strictly and they have to ensure every little bit. Now arriving at the night market roundabout, everyone. Traffic is quite heavy. This time is also rush hour, and because it is raining, people take cars more. Quite crowded, everyone. In front is the night market. If you go to the night market, remember this road. During the day, things are also sold, but at night, they sell. During the day, it's just like a market. All kinds of items are there. Stuff is also. As I see, it seems everything is there. The market, at night, those stalls will close and the vendors pull their carts out to the road to sell. I haven't gone when it's raining, but I don't know how they sell in the rain. They probably have to have things to cover up. Otherwise, the stalls outside in the rain would get all wet. At night, it's usually clothes, shoes, a lot of stuff. Today I take Nguyen Van Khu Street. Pay attention to this street, everyone. Pay attention to the sign. This street prohibits turning left to Ba Trio. On the right, they are planting flowers. In beautiful seasons, flowers are very beautiful. There's the sign, everyone. No turning left to Ba Trio. No cars allowed. Motorbikes are fine. This sign was installed early this year, I think. This section, the traffic flow gets congested. It is a T-junction, but very chaotic, according to my evaluation. It's all messed up. Now there are two signs. Everyone, pay attention. Direction down to Nguyen Van Khu is not allowed to turn left. From Nguyen Van Khu, turning up to Ba Trio, you cannot. But you must go past the post, the roundabout, the. What is in the middle called? The boundary? You have to loop back in the wide area, everyone, to do it right. You cannot turn right at the moment. Up to the bridge direction. In DaLat, traffic lights took away the 3 no's from before. Lost the 3 no's from before. DaLat was no air conditioning, no traffic lights. What was the other no? I forgot. Everyone who remembers? You can. Remind me, please. No fans, no air conditioning. But anyway, now everyone uses fans and air conditioning. It's not the 3 no's anymore. Now traffic lights are also here. Well, the culture of DaLat, or features, they must also change and develop with the country and time. How can we keep the old things forever, everyone? It also needs to develop. Keeping the old is good, but it would make DaLat slower. However, one thing I see in DaLat is planning still isn't stable. Planning is all over. In recent years, it has started to be more difficult, whereas in the past, an overall plan or vision, I haven't seen it yet. So it is very chaotic. I will take you through an alleyway. Here, an alleyway by the canal of Tu Mok Van. this Vien road is a stretch along the canal bank. I know what everyone calls it. I just call it a canal. This canal is probably a place to discharge urban wastewater to the outside. Usually it's very little, but when there are big rains that pour down and it can't drain in time. The water here is very swift, everyone. It is swift in a way that you look and you're scared, and the water rises high too. It's terrible, but usually with these small rains, I see it is still normal, but big rains that are relentless. Rain in DaLat can't drain in time. Oh my God, the waves are rolling. It is flowing loudly. Looking down from above, it's terrifying. So these Vien alleyways, one side is houses, one side is the canal. I find it quite chill. Those who have a life here, I find it quite gentle. DaLat is very gentle, everyone, but it's called an alley. It's not a big road, but this is a one-way road. Only go in one direction. Going in reverse is against the law. The police are there, but they don't catch people frequently. Here is a house. This alley doesn't have much trading. People mainly just live here. Trading in this alley is likely difficult. There are small businesses here, but the road is small cars. Park on one side and other cars can still pass, but it is slightly difficult. Here on the other side by the canal, they are planting flowers. Very beautiful, quite chill too. Okay everyone, today I've taken you this far. I'm almost home. Thank you for watching the video. Goodbye everyone, and I will make next videos too. Take you wandering through the nooks and crannies, the streets in DaLat, so you can have a more comprehensive look at DaLat, as well as the roads so that traveling is easier for you. Thank you everyone.